to my second playthrough of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Hold on one moment while I get the game running. Alright. There we go. Okay. This one. Alright. Ooh, that was weird. On the agenda. Okay, quests. Need to go to the Republic Embassy. Alright.
Your precious Republic's days are numbered. It won't be long until Malak turns his armada loose on Coruscant itself.
Save your empty threats, Sith scum. Malak isn't stupid enough to attack the core worlds, now with the entire Republic fleet waiting for him.
You're a fool. When the Sith descend on Coruscant, our numbers will block out the sun itself. The galactic senators will collapse trembling in fear and beg for mercy at Malak's feet.
You underestimate the Republic's resolve. We'll die before we surrender Coruscant.
That can be arranged. Remember what happened to Taris. Malak could do the same to the core worlds.
He wouldn't dare.
Now it is you who underestimate our resolve.
Interesting. Map. Okay. Republic building. Embassy. It's not this way, is it? It is. Alright, here we go. You?
Welcome to Manaan. I'm Roland Wan. As the official representative of the Republic Embassy on this planet, I'm here to help all citizens of the Republic should they require aid.
Can you help me?
Oh, of course. Of course I'll do whatever I can. But I'm only a simple diplomatic representative of the Republic. I doubt I can be of any use to the Jedi Council.
I need something specific.
An ancient and forgotten race. And you think it may be here on Manaan? Well, perhaps. But if you want to get information about that, you'll have to do something for me first.
But, come on, tell me.
No. You do what I want and maybe I can help you out. Until then, nothing.
Fine.
We were using a submersible reconnaissance droid in the ocean surrounding Ahto City, and it was damaged. It took a data recording of the outside of the city before being driven off by the Phoraxan sharks. But while it was returning to the surface, it encountered difficulties and was disabled. Its automatic systems floated it to the surface, but we could not retrieve it in time. The Sith were applying subtle pressure to the Selkath authorities for some reason we've not determined, and were able to delay us long enough that they could retrieve the droid before we did. The droid's data centers are heavily encrypted, so it will take the Sith several days, we believe, to get to its data. It was captured 12 hours ago. It is imperative that we get it back.
Okay. Where's the...
It's heavily guarded, we're sure, in the Sith embassy here on Manaan. Since we have no remaining soldiers to spare, and certainly not our elite ones, we have no one capable of entering the Sith base and retrieving it. That is what we would ask you to do.
Okay.
There are several leads we've been working on to get into the Sith base. Any of them should work for you, although it might be wise to concentrate your efforts on just one. The first method that's possible is to help us interrogate a Sith prisoner we managed to catch after he tried to infiltrate our base. He's being held just inside our enclave. We think he may be able to give us the passcode that the Sith give their informers to enter the base. He has proved most resilient so far.
Okay.
We managed to pick up a crate of blank Sith data cards, the type they use for passcards. The encryption system to unlock them is very difficult, however. But if you are more skilled than our technicians, you may be able to gain access that way.
Is there another?
The Sith have got the Selkath to give them exclusive use of one of the main hangar bays. Visiting Sith Masters use this bay to land, then take a speeder over the water to an external entrance to the Sith Enclave. The luckless spy we mentioned earlier had a passcard to that hangar on him. While it is surely well guarded, it may prove to be the most direct route. Here's the card. The Sith base itself is very heavily guarded. If they became aware of your presence, I fear you would be quickly outnumbered and killed. Here is a pass card to get you inside our facility. You should find all you need to get started in there. You can choose whichever of the methods you want, as long as you get in the base and get the data recording back. Which method do you think you would like to try first?
Decrypting?
Good choice. We've been working at that for a while, but it's been too difficult so far. Maybe you'll have better luck. I wish you luck in your task. Should you retrieve the data recording from the droid, return it here to me, and we can see about getting you that information.
Okay. Alright, let's see if I can't crack it.
So you're the one who's gonna try to get into the Sith base, eh? Huh, good luck, you're gonna need it. This is our main computer room here. We got the box of passcards we got from the Sith, but we haven't been able to break their encryption yet. We have been able to decode the numeric system they use, but there are holes in our terminal sequence patterns.
What kind of holes?
The encryption system is composed of 6 matrices. Each is based on a mathematical method. The holes we're missing are the final number in each of the strings. Most are simple, but the final 2 matrices seem to be much more difficult. The second last matrix has a pattern looping back on itself, or something. And the last is divided into smaller subparts. Maybe the pattern for that is within each part. But I have to admit, all this is a bit over my head. I haven't even been able to slice past the first matrix, and I've been at this for hours. I've ruined a dozen cards already. But the good thing is we have a whole box of them, so you don't have to worry about running out anytime soon. Since Roland said you were cleared, you can use the computer freely. I'll be here if you have any questions.
Okay. That's too many spikes. Well then.
Acknowledgement!
Will you be better at this? No. Okay. Too much math. I guess
What?
I'll go interrogate that that officer or something.
So, you're the one Roland has got to help us interrogate this prisoner. I hope your Jedi powers will come in useful. This one has been most resistant. He's a Sith spy we picked up a little while ago, snooping around outside trying to get in. We thought he was suspicious and brought him inside when the Selkath weren't looking. But it seems the Sith have done a pretty good job of conditioning this guy, and we haven't been able to break him yet. The Sith protect their really important spies with some sort of mental force feedback system. They can turn their minds in on themselves, so force compulsions won't affect them. Combine this with conventional training to resist interrogation, and sometimes it takes months to get them to tell what they know. Do you want to interrogate him now?
Yeah.
Well, the training the Sith gave him will protect him from most normal interrogation techniques, and also from forced persuasion. We have found a few hooks you might find useful. He was with another man when he was first spotted. We think it was another spy, but we didn't manage to catch him. We also seized some personal documents he had on him when he was captured. It would seem that he's married to a woman named Tila. We checked this in our computers, and it seems to hold up. We've sent a couple of agents to investigate, but it may be a while.
Alright.
Okay, but you should know what we have to work with here first. What we have here is your standard issue truth serum. It should make him spill his guts in no time. But there is a catch. Because of his conditioning, he's able to resist it at small doses. But if you give him too much, his body realizes what you're trying to do and shuts his mind down completely. If you do that, you'll have to inject him with an antidote that neutralizes the truth serum. Unfortunately, that too has a drawback. It causes short-term memory loss. This may work to your advantage because you can try the same tactic over and over again. But if you use it too much, he may forget everything we want to know. Shall we get it started then?
Okay.
Hey you, wake up. Someone wants to talk to you.
What do you want?
Let's talk about Tila.
Tila? How did you find out about her?
Talk or something may happen.
No, please don't hurt her. Please.
We can make life easier for you.
You think
We know you were with someone.
What companion?
Tell us, or we'll interrogate your friend.
The gutless Sith worm is already starting to crack. We'll have what we need within hours.
Ha!
Maybe this one?
Nothing you...
Of course, they wouldn't.
All right. I'll tell you what you want to know.
What's the passcode to the Sith base?
It's Zeta 245698 Alpha. Just no more.
Good. With this pass, you should be able to get into the Sith base without trouble. Just
Nice.
don't delay too long, or they might learn that he's been captured.
Nice. Alright. That's that. Okay. Now to the Sith base. To, cause some havoc, I guess. Okay. There's one of you. There's the other. Oh. Okay. I think it's this way.
Hey! This street is for Sith only. You gotta pay a 20 credit toll to walk down this street.
You can have them, but you'll have to kill me.
You talk big, but remember what we did to Taris. Maybe you're next on our list.
Okay. I think it's this way. Yeah, this way.
Only people who have business with the Sith are allowed inside the embassy.
I have business.
Ha! We know who we have business with. If you don't know how to get in,
I have a passcode.
Oh, really? You mean someone like you actually has some real purpose inside? Well then, what is it? Yes, well, I suppose you really do have some business here. Head on in.
Thank you. Alright.
You there. I don't recognize you. How did you get in here?
I know the passcode.
Your passcode is out of date, and I don't recognize you at all. We'll get to the bottom of this soon enough. Commander Gran, report to the security desk immediately. You authorized this person to enter. I don't know them, and their identification doesn't match up. They're spies.
What? Sound the alarm! Droids, destroy them!
Ah, dang it.
This is what I live.
Well then, that was something. Didn't have to end that way though. But some things you just can't help. Okay. Let's just explore around for a bit.
Here it is!
Powering weapons.
Jeez. There we go.
I'm here.
To heal you.
Acknowledgement.
What?
Huh?
What?
Okay. Flow control. Uh-oh. More fight. This over here. just get? Okay. That can't be it. There. Okay. Alright.
Warning, activating flow control may...
Okay. Is this malfunctioning? For some reason that one was malfunctioning. That one's door is still locked.
Warning, activating flow control may flood occupied chambers. Please ensure all receiving chambers are empty.
Let me save first before I do that.
Warning.
Okay. Very strange. Okay. Well, that's not functioning, so I guess I can't go through there. Then there's this area. Whoa! Sealed door. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Let's more explore. This assembly room. Okay. Can I fix you?
Master?
Can I fix you? Here. Yeah. Nice. Alright. I guess I leveled up. So, let's see. Treat injuries good. Powers. Wonder what it will give me. Drain life. Drain life. Okay. Okay. That's good.
Acknowledgement.
Some repairs.
Huh?
Heal.
What?
And I'm at full, I think. I need that. Okay. There. We got the thing we needed. But what's further in? That can't be good. Yeah.
You're dead.
Nope. What's through here? Okay. Is there any way I can interact with some sort of computer? Maybe? Where would a computer be? Is it on this side?
Warning.
Okay.
Warning. Active.
Hey, there they are. That was neat.
Ready.
Yeah?
Acknowledgement.
What?
Maybe there's a computer back at the start. No, I can't interact with that. Weird. Weird. There's not one. Here. Is there? No. Okay.
Combat mode activated. Termination required.
Here it is!
Alright, that takes care of them. Okay, alright, that was a hard battle, but we got it. Gosh darn it.
That'll show them.
Force really works wonders on machines, especially Force Lightning. Okay, Northern Computer Room. Okay. This doesn't seem good. Can I even go down there? Let's save first. Right. Okay. Alright, Control computer panel. Could use the schematics. Okay, control. Deactivate the vents. Yeah. East? No. Computer room? No. Reception? No. Training? Flow control? No. Disable? No. Security? That's the one. I don't have enough. I can disable the force field, but that's pretty much all I can do now. Okay. I've already leveled up. Auto would be best.
I'm here.
Hey, where am I going? Okay. Okay, that takes all of my computer spikes. But now, I think I can go into that force field room and zap those robots to death. Okay. I think it was this way. Yeah.
You're dead. Here it is! This is what I do. Termination required.
Alright. That was good. Nice. Alright. Go here. That's locked, alright. So the only way to go now is this way.
Termination required. Here it is!
Okay. Got something? Nice. Barracks.
Powering weapon.
Alright. That's those guys. Oh, nice. I need credits. In this one? I don't think so. Alright, moving on. That door's just not a door. Okay.
Combat mode.
guys. Okay. Shoot, I'm stuck.
Master?
Can you unlock? No.
I'm here.
Yeah?
Can you unlock? No.
What?
Okay. Dang. Okay. I don't think there's anything left to do. At least I don't think. And it's not like I could get into here yet. But did I mess up? I'm sure there's a way to get in there. Well then. Okay. Huh. Weird. Oh well. Oh well. Nothing can be done. You'll never take me alive. I'll leave you. What have I done? fault. I don't need you. I had authorization. I think I'd represent myself. I said no. I don't plead, I tell. Not guilty. I'm working for the Republic. To retrieve data the Sith had stolen. I'm not a Republic citizen. Dang. Oh well. Okay. Let's try this one.
You there! Command.
Okay.
You are.
That'll show you.
Why was I just standing there? Okay. What to do?
Acknowledgement.
What?
I'm here.
Yeah?
Okay. Computer. No. Maybe it would be better. Trainer. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. Hopefully I didn't soft lock myself. Because that would be bad.
Yeah? I don't feel
efficiency at its best. Droid efficiency at its
This might be bad.
efficiency at its best.
Warning, activate. Warning. Warning. Activating flow control will flood this. Aborting flow control.
You're dead. Here it is. This is what I
What am I supposed to do?
Here it is! Powering weapon!
That's it. I'm looking up. I'm looking it up. I'm looking it up. Alright, I think I have the solution, maybe. Oh boy. This is not looking good. Come on, let's see if I can finagle my way out of this. They offered me a job. I refused and they attacked. Nice, alright, we made it past it. Alright, we didn't soft lock, that's Alright, that's awesome, great, fantastic even. Alright, how to go back to the, what's it called, the embassy and give them back their data. Immune to poison. Yeah. 'Fortitude. Reflexes. I think Fortitude. Okay, we're good for everything else. I think it's this way, maybe. No. I think I have to keep going this way. I think I'll have to stop for a little bit. I have family coming over for like a little party, and I don't want to like be streaming while they're like talking loud and partying hard. So I think I'll stop after I give them the Republicans the data from the Sith base.
Have you managed to retrieve the data from our droid in the Sith base?
Yeah.
Excellent. It does not appear to have been tampered with, so the Sith did not manage to copy its contents yet. And now for your information. We are not supposed to speak of this, but since you are a Jedi and we have exhausted all the other options, I think I can entrust you with this. As you know, the Republic is fighting for its very existence against the evil of the Sith Empire. As you also undoubtedly know, we're doing very poorly. We need much in the way of supplies and material to stem the tide of battle and bring us victory. Manan is the sole source of Kolto, the most powerful medical substance in the galaxy. Frankly, we need as much of it as we can get.
Yeah, get to the point.
The Selkath conservatives, with their neutrality treaties, seek to treat the Sith and the Republic equally. This includes Kolto exports. But a few more far-sighted Selkath see that if the Sith are ever allowed to win, the galaxy will be plunged into darkness, and there would be nothing to stop them from taking Manan anyway. So we made a deal.
Isn't that against the rules?
Shh, not so loud. Yes, it is a technical violation of the treaty, but it is sanctioned by elements of the Selkath government. We need only to keep it hidden from the Sith. We recently began construction of a secret underground facility to harvest Kolto directly at its source. We also hope to one day be able to synthesize it effectively. Current techniques are insufficient for the task, so we must mine it for now. The amount we take would hardly be noticed, since most is lost naturally before it reaches the surface anyway. We were nearing completion of the base when the digging teams reported some sort of obstruction. An ancient building or artifact, possibly your star map. Transmissions from the base were cut off abruptly after that, and we haven't heard from the station since.
Why haven't you done anything?
As you may have noticed, we're hiring a lot of mercenaries around here. Ostensibly, they're to be shipped off-world to aid in our fight against the Sith, but they're really for another purpose. When we lost contact with the station in the Rackard Rift, we sent our contingent of Republic soldiers down to investigate. None returned. We've tried hiring mercenaries and sending them down as well, but none of those expeditions have returned either. The reason we really sent that droid underwater, and the reason we needed its data back so badly, was to find out what happened to the Rackard Rift station. But now that we have the data back, our operation is in no danger of exposure to the Sith. And now I must live up to my end of the bargain.
What will you do for me?
I took the liberty of having a submarine prepared for your departure. Merely use this card to get past the door behind our Kolto packing room and enter the sub therein. It has been programmed to take you down to the station, and also to take you back up should you need something. I would send soldiers to assist you, but we've lost many of ours, and nearly exhausted the mercenary population of this planet. The soldiers we have are barely enough to keep this base secure. The Sith have also noted our interest, and begun to bribe mercenaries away from us. Please, find out what happened to the facility. There may be some survivors left down there. Perhaps even the head scientist, Kono Nolan. Good luck in your efforts.
Alright. That's where I'm going to end it. Like I said, I have a family gathering, and I don't want to be streaming while they're hanging out. So since it's the end of the video stream, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're watching this on YouTube, that is. If you're watching this on Twitch, maybe give me a follow. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.